Hey, 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 welcome in, welcome in. I'm Angie Wrights. This is In Matters of the Law. Thanks for stopping in. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You truly are appreciated. With that being said, the topical topic is mandatory psychiatric evaluation for law officers. Yes, that's actual and factual. The reason we say that mandatory psychiatric evaluation is needed for law officers is for the very reason that they're trigger happy. Anger and felt people with badges and guns are driven by anger. And when they see the color black, in particularly speaking, they brace, they raise, they aim, they fire, they shoot to kill. And with that being said, that's not how it should be. Their first initial duty is peace. But that's not the case that takes place. So, in short, once again, it's mandatory that officers of the law have a psychiatric evaluation before being issued a badge and a gun, and that every 3 to 6 months they have to go through a psychiatric evaluation because they're driven by anger to aim, to brace, to raise, to aim, to fire, to shoot. That's not what the job calls for. So they need to have, once again, psychiatric evaluation prior to being hired, and then when on the job, every 3 to 6 months, required to have a psychiatric evaluation. How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. This is Matters of the Law with me, Angie Wrights. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. You truly are appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're talking about mandatory psychiatric evaluation for officers of the law. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the follows. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Talking about and officers of the law because they are driven by anger, in particularly speaking when they see the color black, they brace, they raise, they aim, they fire, they shoot to kill. That's not right if they're doing a job like that. So with that being said, once again, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing and subscribing to my channel. Thanks a million, billion. You truly are appreciated. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're great. You're awesome. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the likes, the shares, and the subscribing to my channel. Awesome, 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 awesome. So once again, mandatory psychiatric evaluation for officers of the law on all 3 levels of our government here in the United States of America. Prior to being hired, and mandatory every 3 to 6 months for the mere reason that they are driven by anger, primarily driven by anger. And when they see the color black, They act like they're going to have a heart attack. Have a hissy fit. They brace, they raise, they aim, they fire, they shoot to kill. And it's a travesty because that's not what the job is supposed to be. Their initial role is to bring peace to a situation. And if they can't bring peace to the situation, they're supposed to call someone in. And I thank you for subscribing to my channel. Mandatory psychiatric evaluation for officers of the law at all 3 levels of our government because they're driven by anger. And when they're driven by anger, they're brace, they raise, they aim, they shoot, they fire to kill. And it shouldn't be like that. But what should be is every 3 to 6 months, they have a psychiatric evaluation without question. No questions about it. Can't work if your mind ain't right. Because if you're driven by anger, you don't need to have a gun. With that being said, I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Have an awesome, amazing, phenomenal rest of your day or night, wherever you may be around the globe. Thank you. Bye for now.